Hurricane Sandy is being called a superstorm by a lot of folks. 1,000 in the storm's path have already been moved out.
Yeah, now flights have been canceled and presidential campaigning has taken a hit just days before, of course, the big election. Here's Channel 4's Ann McCloy with the very latest this morning. Good morning to you, Ann.
Good morning, Holly and Ian. The front page of the New York Post says it all this morning. Look at that headline. The worst is yet to come. Hurricane Sandy strengthening, and it's having all kinds of impacts, including right here in the mid-state. Here's what you need to know before you begin this new work week. The New York Stock Exchange will close its trading floor today, but trading will continue electronically. Each morning we check in with our business reporter at Bloomberg. They too are keeping people home today, and this is the first time the Stock Exchange's trading floor has shut down for weather concerns since Hurricane Gloria back in 1985. The storm has caused a scheduling nightmare for campaigning in the midst of the presidential election. 4 competitive states in the path of the hurricane: Virginia, North Carolina, New Hampshire, and Ohio. President Obama canceled 3 events planned for today because of the hurricane. Instead, he'll attend a morning event in Florida before returning to Washington to oversee the government's hurricane emergency response. Governor Romney canceled events yesterday in Virginia.
My main message to everybody involved is that we have to take this seriously. The federal government is working effectively with the state and local governments.
And our thoughts and prayers are with the people who will find themselves in harm's way.
Thousands of flights across the country have been canceled today, including several headed back east from here in Nashville. And we've been checking in with BNA all morning. Right now, we're seeing many of the cancellations in New York, Baltimore, Philadelphia, and Washington, D.C. And those were mostly Southwest and Delta Airlines flights. So you are encouraged to call ahead before heading to the airport today. You can also check your flight status on our website, WSMV4.com. You'll find a link to those flight cancellations on the front page. Gas prices could rise because of Hurricane Sandy. The hurricane could potentially hit 6 East Coast refineries that produce more than 1 million barrels of oil per day. As a result, emergency plans have already been put in place at several refineries. And we understand many of you have loved ones along the East Coast, and if you want to check in on them, officials are asking you this morning, communicate through text messaging or email rather than making a phone call. This helps keep the phone lines clear for emergency personnel.